This video contains subject matter that may get the video removed from YouTube. All of my deleted videos and more can be found on my premium pages in the description.
Reports of local flooding.
What happened was true. The most bizarre and brutal series of crimes
to an FBI warning about a criminal network targeting kids at home. ABC News joined with some of our owned and affiliate stations across the country to investigate the threat. Chief Justice Correspondent Pierre Thomas is here with what they found. Good morning, Pierre.
George, good morning. The FBI is warning that this new network has a potential national security implication, but also in case after case, directly reaching into American homes, targeting teens and their families. Its name, 764.
Hello? I have placed 2 explosives inside of Rockville High School, okay? And if they fail to detonate, I'm just going to shoot every kid I see, okay?
(764), a number sequence synonymous with suffering, manipulation, and exploitation. You may have seen my documentary on the infamous pedophile network. If not, I highly recommend you do. 764 has been in the limelight of the media despite being a plague upon online communities, especially the Roblox platform, where the group grooms and extorts children of various ages into doing the unimaginable. Animal abuse, sexploitation, and even murder. The group has no singular defined leader, but instead operates on a more reputation system, wherein the more suffering you cause, the more respected you are. The group being a major thorn in our world, with little justice being brought despite the heavy media attention, 764 is still claiming victims day by day. But recently, there is some reprieve with a high-profile arrest. A federal judge has sentenced 27-year-old Tennessee man Kyle Spitze to 77 years in prison for his targeting of young girls online as part of the extremist network 764, which the FBI now deems as a form of modern-day terrorism. The sentence handed down to Kyle Spitze on Wednesday, August 19, 2026, marks the longest federal sentence so far for any associate of 764, whose mostly young followers around the world use popular social media platforms to methodically target, groom, and push vulnerable children into harming themselves and others. Spitze claims online to have groomed over 2,600 victims in the United States and overseas. Prosecutors said 2 of his victims ultimately took their own lives, and that isn't even the tip of the iceberg of horrors that this group is a part of, nor are those the worst acts committed. In fact, this group is responsible for a few popular gore videos in which, without context of 764 and their connected splinters and cases, you'd never know. Anyone can be targeted. Members of 764 and similar online networks often target underage females, first befriending them and then using threats, blackmail, and other forms of manipulation to extort them into sharing live streaming acts of pornography, self-harm, animal torture, and even live stream suicide. All of this evil is documented, recorded, and traded amongst the group and elsewhere online for sadists to enjoy. In its root, 764 are among the most evil groups I have ever had the displeasure of learning of. The FBI and Justice Department consider 764 as a part of an emerging national security threat called nihilistic violent extremism, which is characterized by violence intended to undo society through the glorification and normalization of self-harm, animal abuse, and mass murder. The FBI has said that it currently has more than 450 cases open tied to nihilistic violent extremism. That's nearly twice the number of cases just 1 year ago. And with the arrest of Spitze, clear action is being taken. But just how much is enough? And how many more victims will be created before these groups just cease to exist? I guess only time will tell. Since I did the documentary on them, 764 have even targeted me as well as my content. That is something that you should be aware of as well when speaking out against these people. They search themselves, they figure this out, they have egos, and in their constant search for attention, they leave nothing but destruction in their wake. One thing I would like to note about the group itself is their heavy use of satanic imagery. Despite the contradictory meanings behind those symbols and stuff, they use these as a means of invoking fear. And I fear myself that this diverts from the real issue at hand, and it's the fact that children are being harmed. However, this helps push this as more of a satanic panic than anything, calling the group a cult. The group is not a cult. They're just an undefined network of pedophiles and disgusting individuals, sadists, people who draw pleasure from other people's pain, truly sexual pleasure, and that in itself is purely revolting. I only hope that time, in short, will remedy the situation itself, and this group will eventually just cease to exist. But with that will come the rise of just another group that's either just as bad or even worse. And that is the nature of our world. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, stay safe out there, and if it bleeds, it leads.